Hey, so welcome to the Suburban Idiots Garage. This is the first video, so you haven't been here before, but if you have seen the stories and things, you kind of know what we're doing. But welcome to the channel. So this is going to be a channel where we do, I've got a 7-year-old son named Cohen. He has a YouTube channel, Cohen Builds. Go follow it, subscribe as well. But so he and I love old cars. What we're going to do is we're going to be building cars in our garage, and we're the Suburban Idiots because when I say garage, it's truly a two-car garage. And we don't have a ton of fancy tools, lifts, all of that stuff, but we're going to do some really cool builds. So now what we're starting with is a 74 Ford Bronco. It has been restored years ago, and is a decent vehicle, pretty nice little daily driver. But what we want to do is we want to make it a it's kind of impractical. So driving it around town all the time, 7-year-old trying to get in and out of it, climb over the back seats, all of that, it's impractical for a daily driver. We're wanting to make it a daily driver. So the logical step is just cut it in half and make it a 4-door, right? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make it a 4-door Bronco. And so we're going to have to start by cutting it in half. Now, we've done a little bit to it already. We didn't film it. He's supposed to be 6'6", between 6'6" and 6'8". It's going to be his first vehicle. So we're trying to make it a little more practical for him to drive if he does hit 6'6", 6'8" as well. So we've done a few mods. I'll show you those. So we're building a cage, and the cage is actually going to be a structural support. And the windows are actually going to seal to that because these things just do not seal. We're going to do some mods to the hood. And so what we've done to the windshield frame is we've gone ahead, and a lot of guys raise the windshield. So they'll just section it, do all of that. What we have done is I actually just took and raised the actual frame for the windshield, the opening 2 inches, left it alone down at the bottom. So I'll have some custom glass cut, and this windshield will be 2 inches taller. So it's going to give him a little more room to see out of it, because if you've ever driven an early Bronco, you know that that's one of the problems. You pull up to a stoplight and you can't see. You can't see the light. You have to either try to go off the reflection on the hood or crouch down, look out the windshield that way. The other thing we've done is we've taken the hinge out, and we're going to raise it an inch. So we're actually going to have 3 inches more there of viewing space. So in doing this, you don't realize the exact rake and lean on the window frames until you start cutting them out. We've taken the wing glass out. We're going to have 1-piece glass, but we've also taken and made this windshield frame to where it's at a 90, and so it will match up with the rear doors here. We may change this a little bit because we've started cutting it in half. That's just the outer skin, and we've got the floor cut. So we're going to go ahead and probably cut the rest of it. I was going to brace it, but when we built this, I built it. It was a quick build. It was a build that was in somebody else's garage. I was trying to get it out quick, and completely redid the whole thing, all the sheet metal and everything. Didn't get it exact as square as I wanted to, so there's just it's like a 1/4 inch off, and it's all in the rear of the tub. So what I'm going to do is when we cut this, I'm actually going to open it up, figure it all out, and we're going to take that 1/4 inch out, straighten it up, so that it's true, because we have kind of a patinaed paint job on it. All the rust is actually airbrushed, but we're going to put a real paint job on it, make this a real nice driver. We'll do some cool stuff under the hood, different things like that. And there's going to be a lot of body mods, stuff that unless you know Broncos, you may not notice. And then stuff that if you've never seen a Bronco before in your life, you're going to know that something's different about some of the mods. So here's what we're going to do. So let's see, let's find a place to write. So Bronco is 92 inches is the wheelbase. And so what that means, if you're here, I'm assuming that you like cars and you know a little bit about them. But so wheelbase is center of the axle to center of the axle. So it's 92 inches from the middle of that front wheel to the middle of this one. So here's what we're going to do. Okay, and we're doing this for a couple reasons. I'm going to add 26 inches to the frame. So we're going to do a 26 inch, we're going to extend it 26 inches. So now here's what that's going to do. That's going to give us a 118 inch wheelbase. So now, the thing is, these things are short, they're good off-road, they're nice vehicles to take out on the trails, play around with. And we do that some, not a whole lot. We want to make it more of a daily driver. This is really good for that, but the thing is this isn't bad for that. Okay, so 118 inches is the wheelbase of, right around the wheelbase of a new Tahoe, a four-door Jeep, things like that. So now, in stretching the wheelbase, what you do is we're obviously going to give 26 inches to add a set of doors. The thing is these doors are 39 inches. So a 26 inch door back here is going to look kind of crazy. So I'm going to take and cut out about 5-6 inches and add that to the door. But the thing is, so that 118 inch wheelbase not only gives us room, but the other thing is, it makes the ride a lot better. It makes the vehicles ride a whole lot better. So we're going to do that, and stay tuned because you'll see us start to cut this thing in half and do a lot of other mods to it. Thanks for being here. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, turn on your notifications, all that stuff, and follow my son Cohen Builds and do the same. Thank you.